something a bit different. Yes, it's our Creative Soul segment with Sister Sakina. So let's see who we are meeting today.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Creative Soul, the part of the show where we give a platform to creative Muslim women to shed light on some of the talent that exists within the Ummah. Today I'm joined by an exceptional woman, a woman whose creativity is quite definitely a gift from Allah. Karamah bint Dawood is a Central St. Martin's graduate who, before converting to Islam, was a model and a makeup artist for Gucci. She now uses her art form to promote Islamic awareness. She's a co-director for Karamah Holistic Arts, who have recently won the Alhambra Award for Excellence from Muslim News. She was featured in Peter Saunders' photography exhibition, The Art of Integration. She was a set designer for Yusuf Islam's new video, and was even interviewed by Hamza Yusuf for his show about Muslim women. Subhanallah, I'm out of breath even talking about her. I'm going to go inside to meet Karamah on the set of a fashion shoot, where her creativity will be reflected through her makeup artistry and costume design. Let's go. Tell us a bit about who Karamah is and what you do.
I went to Central St. Martin's Art School a few years ago, and I studied fine art there, and I've had the opportunity since I became a Muslim to channel my skill for fine art and use it to promote Islam by making Islamic art. So I'm also a fine artist, I'm a painter, and it's quite useful being a painter because some of those painterly skills come into makeup. So I suppose it's just being able to use brushes, really. The thing with Islamic art is Islamic artists make it, and that's why people sometimes don't really appreciate that Islamic art is not as easy as it looks, and people make it look easy. And so what I did first is I studied a number of patterns and thinking what's going to be most appropriate and what do I like, and then I drew it out. And repetition is a key to knowledge in anything. Learn the Quran, repetition is a key to knowledge. So if you do it first, then when you come to here, you're repeating something you've already done. So I'm not having to come here and this is all completely new. So I know before I get to my model how I'm going to divide the hand up, how the sections are going to get divided. Otherwise it would just take a lot longer. I would be able to do it, but I'm more likely to make mistakes if I just go straight onto the hand. And this is one of the things that budding artists, young artists need to realise. You know, experienced artists make it look good because they practice. You know, when you go to Morocco and buy one of those little plates and that little boy takes 5 minutes to practice it, you know, you need to know he's probably painted another 200 plates before he's done your one. He just makes it look good. What we're doing, even with makeup, is we're enhancing the beauty. Allah made this person at the end of the day. And so what we're doing is we're enhancing this. And although certain people who may be watching the programme may think, oh, you know, this is terrible, astaghfirullah, like these girls are wearing makeup in public. In Islam, there's a time and a place for everything, so we are allowed to wear makeup. And in the Quran, Allah says we have to cover our hair up. And, you know, people will say things about this, but as we said, it's a journey. So, you know, we have to wear hijab. And there's a sunnah that says if you go out in public, you should not wear makeup. But this is not for going out in public. This is for going to a party. So we have public and private spaces. And then as somebody who does makeup and who likes makeup and appreciates makeup, you know, you're illustrating to people what you do.
What is the future for Karamah?
That's all in Allah's hands. The only thing that I think myself, I want to go and do this course in theatrical costume designing, probably, you know, to work with Islamic maybe theatre companies in the future, Islamic filmmakers. I'd love to do an Islamic version of Kingdom of Heaven, you know, so there has to be people there who are Muslims with those skills. So I'd like to go and do that, inshallah. And I don't know, I just want to improve my deen really at the end of the day. You know, there's so many things that we can do that are distractions, but really I'd like to improve my Arabic. And if I could, I'd go around the world and take photographs of Muslim women in different countries, and you know, not for a point of icons and putting them up and people start worshipping them, just so that we're aware of the diversity that exists. Maybe how sisters in Sierra Leone dress is different to sisters in China, but we're all Muslims.
Sure. Today I've been spending time with Karamah bin Dawood, a woman who uses the talent that Allah has given her to make a difference. Her artwork serves not only as food for the soul, but as a way of breaking boundaries between Muslims and others. Her artwork reflects the beauty within Allah's creation, and she shares it with all. You've been watching Creative Soul. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.